Forget what you think you know about Shotokan and Tang Soo grappling. You're about to discover shocking truths about how these striking arts actually handle close combat. Prepare for unexpected insights into throws, takedowns, and submissions that will completely change your perspective on both styles. The reality of their grappling effectiveness is far more surprising than you imagine. Listen up. You think you know martial arts? You think Shotokan karate, Tang Soo do, just about yelling and breaking boards? You've been told they are useless if a fight goes to the ground. Well, you've been fed a steaming pile of nonsense. Today, we are going to cut through the rubbish, expose a truth hidden in plain sight for decades. These traditional striking arts have a grappling game. It's not what you see in the UFC. It's something different. Raw, direct, time you learned it before you dismiss it. Open your ears and shut your mouth because class is in session. We are about to take a deep, unflinching look at two of the world's most famous karate styles. We will dissect movements, forms, core philosophies. I am going to show locks, throws, sweeps. Forget the watered-down dojo drills you've seen. We're talking about techniques designed for one purpose: to end a confrontation decisively. This isn't about scoring points or winning a shiny medal. It's about survival. Then, we'll drag these techniques into the modern world. We will pit them against the relentless pressure of a UFC-style grappler. Shotokan wrist lock, how does it stand up? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt hunting for a submission. Tang Soo sweep, can it stop a Division I wrestler's takedown? We will be brutally honest. No sugarcoating, no excuses, no participation trophies. Let's get one thing straight right now. Shotokan karate is a powerhouse of striking. Its foundation is built on the concept of ikigai, finishing a fight with a single devastating blow. Long, stable stances like Zenkutsu Dachi, lightning fast, linear punches from the hip to the target, distance management and timing intercept before they get close. It's beautiful, it's powerful, it's bloody effective. But that is only half the story, you Muppets. Most people stop there. Even many instructors stop there. Obsessed with the perfect reverse punch, obsessed with the snappy front kick, they ignore the rest of the system. They treat Shotokan like a one-trick pony, a simple tool for a simple job. That lazy thinking gets people hurt. A real fight doesn't follow dojo rules. It's messy, it's chaotic, it almost always ends up in a clinch. If all you know is punching from 2 arms lengths, you're finished. What happens when someone crashes that distance? They grab your gi, they grab your shirt, they grab your throat. Does a practitioner crumble like a souffle? Not if they've been trained properly. Now, where's the evidence? Where's all this secret grappling hiding? It's not secret at all, you donkeys. It's right there in the bloody kata, the solo forms that practitioners drill endlessly. Most students perform them like a dance, a sequence of memorized steps with no understanding. They think they are just blocking imaginary punches. What a waste of time. The true meaning of the kata is revealed through Bunkai. That is where the gold is buried. Let's take a famous example, Heian Godan. There's a sequence where you jump, turn, and cross your arms in an X block. To the untrained eye, it looks ridiculous. Why would you jump in a fight? But in Bunkai, the jump is a dynamic weight shift to break balance against a double grab or tackle. The X block becomes a brutal joint lock or a choke, setting them up to be smashed into the ground. Another example, A-juke. In basic form, it stops a punch. In advanced form, the arm traps their limb while your other hand strikes a vital point. From there, you can transition into an armbar, a wrist lock, or a shoulder dislocation. The block is the beginning of the end. These techniques are designed for quick, decisive finishes, not for a prolonged wrestling match on the floor. The goal is not to become a ground fighting expert like a BJJ practitioner. Shotokan's grappling is about explosive control use, a lock to open a knockout, or a throw to slam and walk away. You seize a limb, you break their structure, you destroy their balance, and then you finish the job. It's a brutal, efficient philosophy that complements the art's striking, turning a simple punch and block system into a comprehensive self-defense engine. Alright, let's switch gears and look at Shotokan's cousin, Tang Soo. The name literally means the way of the Chinese hand, with deep roots in Korean and Chinese martial traditions. Like Shotokan, it is known for its crisp, powerful strikes. It features a stunning array of kicking techniques, high spinning kicks, low, powerful side kicks. The hand techniques are sharp and direct, emphasizing speed and precision. On the surface, it looks long range only, but again, you'd be wrong to stop there. Tang Soo Do's philosophy blends hard and soft drawing from internal Chinese styles and hard-hitting external styles. Alongside powerful blocks and strikes, you'll find redirection, circular motion, and joint manipulation. It's not just meeting force with force. It's absorb, redirect, and use an opponent's energy, especially when they get inside kicking range. Hosen Sul, the self-defense applications, are core. This is where you see the grappling come alive, drilled as specific responses to specific attacks. What do you do if someone grabs your wrist? If they put you in a headlock? If they bear hug from behind? Tang Soo Do provides clear, concise, and often painful answers. It's all about control and leverage. Trapping prevents their strikes and guard, creating a clear opening for yours. Pin the arm, hammer the ribs, then the head. From traps, you flow into joint locks and takedowns. A simple wrist grab becomes a wrist lock that forces them to their knees. A bear hug? Drop your weight. Attack the groin. Use their momentum for a hip throw. Many low kicks are reaps to attack base. Trap the arms. A sharp inside ankle kick sends them crashing. Common in MMA, clinch along the fence. Tang Soo Do's taught it for generations. Ultimately, regain advantage. If it goes to grappling range, get back to where your kicks and punches rule. Throws and locks are a means to an end. It's a transitional game, a bridge connecting grappling and striking, ensuring a Tang Soo Do practitioner is never truly out of their element, you know? So, we have Shotokan with its kata-based grappling applications, Tang Soo Do with its explicit self-defense techniques. Let's put them side by side. Both arts are striking focused. Grappling is supplementary. Shotokan's grappling emerges from blocks and parries. It's often a surprise weapon. Tang Soo Do tends to compartmentalize specific answers to specific problems. That makes it easier for beginners, but it can feel less fluid than Shotokan. There's massive overlap, wrist locks, arm bars, simple hip or leg throws. Neither art has a sophisticated ground game off your back. Most techniques are standing. Put them down, you stay up. If you fall, stand up fast. In most dojos, grappling's an afterthought. 95% on basics, forms, sparring. Tiny fraction on clinch applications. That's why these skills aren't respected. Without consistent, pressure-tested drilling, they stay theoretical. An idea is useless until you've drilled it 1,000 times. So, the moment of truth. Shotokan vs. Tang Soo Do, head-to-head on grappling, with the ultimate benchmark being UFC effectiveness. Now for the moment of truth. Let's take a hypothetical fighter, a pure Shotokan master, a pure Tang Soo Do master, locked in the octagon with a modern UFC grappler, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, judo. What happens? I'll tell you what happens. The traditional artist gets taken down, controlled, submitted in under 2 minutes. It would be an absolute bloodbath. Anyone who tells you otherwise is a liar or a fool. This isn't an insult. It's specialization. A UFC fighter's grappling is deep, complex, layered chains of takedowns, dozens of takedown defenses, expert fence control. On the ground, a system for advancing position from guard to mount, and an encyclopedia of submissions from anywhere. They spend thousands of hours pressure testing against other experts. It is their entire world. A traditional, quick wrist lock or hip throw is a single move. A wrestler's takedown is a series. If the first fails, transition to the second, then the third, under pressure. If a Shotokan practitioner fails their one throw, what's plan B? They often don't have one. They're trained for a single, decisive moment, MMA grapplers for a continuous, grinding battle. This does not mean traditional techniques are worthless. A Tang Soo Do sweep can catch a shot. A Shotokan joint lock can break a grip to escape. They are effective in moments, but not a substitute for a comprehensive grappling system. They're punctuation marks in a sentence, not the entire language. Relying on them alone against a specialist is a recipe for disaster. So, are Shotokan and Tang Soo Do obsolete? Should we bend them for BJJ and Muay Thai? Don't be an idiot. Of course not. The striking, the discipline, the timing, the power generation are incredibly valuable. The problem is the purity myth. The belief one art covers all is dangerous fantasy. The present and future of effective fighting is integration. It's cross-training. If you are dedicated to Shotokan or Tang Soo Do, you have a brilliant striking foundation. Now you owe it to yourself to fill the gaps. Walk into a BJJ gym, put on a white belt, learn to survive on the ground, Go to wrestling or judo, learn the clinch, learn takedown defense, learn to throw with authority. You don't need to be a world champion, just competent. Think cooking. Your traditional art is the steak. Grappling is the seasoning that completes the dish. Let's wrap this up. The idea that Shotokan or Tang Soo have no grappling is a complete and utter myth. They absolutely do. Effective, direct, often brutal locks, throws, and sweeps for close-range self-defense. They're hidden in kata and self-defense drills to end fights fast or make space to strike, not for long ground battles. Against skilled grapplers, BJJ, wrestling, judo, their depth and continuity is on another level. To be well-rounded in 2026, you cannot be one-dimensional. Enhance your art. Don't abandon it. Master your striking. Have the humility to cross-train. Learn takedown defense, get-ups, basic submissions, and escapes. You're building a fortress around your skills. Now, I want to hear from you. Tell me your experiences, wins, or why I'm wrong. Support our YouTube channel. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell. Choose a video on your screen. We'll see you there. Now get out of my kitchen.